the Lord's anger which shall what?
We shall burn forever.
It's going to burn for a little while.
We shall burn
The
forever.
Lord said it's going to burn forever, the anger. But it's calling us back now, sister. You're not up here for no reason. Let me get Proverbs 20 and 24. Right? Let me get Esther 7 and 4. Let's uplift the sister as well. Let me get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Right?
Proverbs 20 and
The
4.
Lord loves you, sister. He's calling you. You're back now to be around righteous sisters, children, men, right? You ain't got to cry no more. The Lord's going to wipe away all the tears. Read.
Proverbs 20 and 4.
20 and 24.
Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's going is of the
What
Lord.
did the Lord say?
Man's going is of the Lord.
Read.
How can a man then understand his own
So
way?
you're up here for a reason. The Lord called you up here. It's not for no reason. The Lord called you up here. You was meant to be up here at this specific time, minutes,
That's right.
seconds.
That's right.
Right? Sister hugging you and everything. Right? It's meant to happen. Right? What else did I call? Bring out a precept.
Deuteronomy
Right.
chapter 7 and verse 6.
Right.
For thou art an holy people
What
unto
did
the
the Lord
Lord thy
say?
God.
For
For
thou
thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Sister, you're holy, mean you're special. You're set apart. You're not like everyone else. You stand out. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord chose who?
The Lord thy God hath chosen
The
thee.
Lord chose who?
The Lord thy God hath chosen
Sister,
thee.
the Lord said he chose you to be what?
To be a special people unto
what?
himself.
To be a special people
unto
unto
To be
himself.
special people unto himself, not everyone else. He chose you, sister, an Israelite, not the other nations. Read.
Right.
Above all people.
No way. She's the same as everyone else.
Above all people.
But what about equality?
Above all people.
Wait, what about Black Lives Matter?
Above all people.
The Lord said you're above all people, sister.
That's right.
Not
That's
the same. Read.
That are up on the face of the earth.
Now what?
That are up on the face of the earth.
Wait, all the people on the earth, you're above all of them.
That's right.
I didn't say that. The Lord said that.
That's right.
Let me get the other precept.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 4.
Read.
For we are sold, I and my people, to be
We
destroyed.
were sold to be destroyed, sister, but they couldn't destroy us, but they wanted to destroy us. What
right.
people went on the slave ship and could come out and still smile? Not one people could go through what we went through and still call themselves sane. We should have went insane. We should have went insane long time. Read.
To be slain and to perish.
To be what?
To be slain and to perish.
And that's what they wanted to do, perish. They wanted to destroy us utterly, but they couldn't, because we're the Lord's apple, we're the apple of his eye.
Right. But if we had been sold for a bad man and bad
And that's
woman,
what we sold for. Bond men and bond women, slave man and slave woman to destroy us. Saying we're black, saying we're nothing, saying the horse is smarter than us. Why? Because we broke the commandments. Right?
That's right.
I had held my tongue all through the enemy
Right.
could not travail the
Right.
king demand.
And the enemy put us on slips. The Lord sent the enemy. They didn't know where to go. The Lord sent them. Right? Bring out this.
First Peter 2 and 9. But ye are a chosen generation.
But you're what?
But ye are a chosen generation.
Sister.
But
ye
ye
are
are
a chosen generation.
We are chosen generation. We didn't say that. The Lord said that. He created
right.
everything. Right?
Right.
We're chosen. Who can wear head wrap like you? Who can wear dress so stylish like you?
That's right.
Not one people. Right.
A royal priesthood.
A royal what?
A royal priesthood.
A royal what?
A royal priesthood.
Royal sister. We're the real royals. Right? We're the real priests. Right? The real princesses. The real kings. Right? This is our history book. Right? Not no October when they give us to say Black History Month in October. Our history's in the Bible. We're the
That's
Israelites. Right?
That's right. An holy nation.
A what?
A holy nation.
Wait, we hear the word holy again. You're set apart, sister. Right? That's why the Lord said we can't eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, no swine. We got a dietary law. We're holy. We're not like everyone else. Read.
Right. A peculiar people.
A what?
A peculiar people.
Peculiar, meaning special. You're
Right.
peculiar. You're not like everyone else.
That's right.
Special, sister.
That's
The
right.
Lord said that, not us. Right?
That ye should go forth the praises of him who hath called you out of the darkness
Into his marvelous light.
We're in the light now, sister. We can see clearly now. We're in the light. Right, we're the salt of the earth. You see, smile. We're in the light. We can see who we are now. We're the Israelites. Playing up on table. We're the lights. We're the light to the Gentiles, man. They look to us for style, for everything. But wait, if a people that are destroyed, that went on slave ship, how can they terminate all the fashion, all the styles, all the music, all the dancing, all the cooking? They learn everything from us. But wait, we went into slavery though. We shouldn't know anything. We call ourselves black. So even with that, let me get Romans 11:1. Right? Because the Lord never cast us away. Bring up, precept.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 and verse 17. For in the divisions of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people.
So in the division of the nations, the Lord divided the nations. He set a ruler over every people. The so-called Chinese man, he has his ruler.
That's
the
right.
White man, he has his ruler.
That's right.
Read.
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
But who?
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
Us, the Israelites, is the Lord's portion.
That's
right.
right.
Right. Right.
Right.
Okay, bring that precept.
First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 13.
Right.
How ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen one.
The children of who?
The children of Jacob,
His chosen
So
ones.
sister, we're the chosen ones, right? The children of Jacob, his chosen ones. Read that again for the top king. I don't think the sister heard.
This is First Chronicles, chapter 16, and verse 13.
Right.
How ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen one.
And we're the children of Jacob, his chosen ones. Right?
Right.
We're not like everyone else. We're the chosen ones. So you know I've got to match that precept with Isaiah 44:1. You know I've got it. You know I've got it. Right? His chosen ones, man. We're the Lord's chosen ones. You so-called blacks, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans are the Lord's chosen ones.
Right.
Right?
Isaiah 44:1.
Read.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, who am I chosen.
And Israel, whom I have chosen. Sister, get the sister's number. Get a number. We got to link up. Because you can go your own way and you never see us again. You have to get a number, get the contacts. Right? There's no point in us edifying and you ain't got no one to call. Read that again for the top.
Isaiah 44:1.
Sister in the brown, I love your jacket. Come hear the word of the Lord, sister. I love your jacket. Come hear the word of the Lord, sister. You see that? It's not for everyone, sister. The Lord only wants who he wants. Right? I can give her a compliment. She don't want to stop. Excuse me, sister. You believe in the Lord? Can you see we're living the last days? Do you know you don't need all that makeup on? You know you're a daughter of Zion. You know you got to cover up your body and wear a dress and be modest. You ain't got to show all your bum. You ain't got to do that. What man wants a woman showing up all her bum? Put some clothes on, sister. Right? She ain't have one answer. All praise to the Most High. Right?
Isaiah 44:1.
Read.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
And Israel, whom I have chosen. The Lord chose Israel, the Israelites.
That's right.
He didn't choose everyone else. He's made up on tables, right? So let me get Leviticus 21:5 for the brother in the green hood.
Leviticus.
Get you something. We ain't forgot about you, brother. We ain't forgot about you. Come on. All praise to the Most High.
Leviticus.
And that's what we love. We love humble brothers, man. Right? The meek shall inherit the earth. The humble brothers. Read.
Leviticus 21:5.
Brother.
Thou shalt not make boldness upon
Brother,
thy
in the
head.
red. You believe in the Lord? You believe in the Bible? 2 minutes if you do. Thumbs up. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. See that?
Thou shalt not make boldness upon their head.
So the Lord said we can't shave our head bald like the pharaohs in a little ponytail. We can't shave it off our head bald, right?
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their
And
beard.
we can't shave off the corners of our beard. You keep the beard. It's manly. The Lord said that. We didn't say that. All praise to the Most High. As long as you're not shaving, that's the main thing. As long as you're not shaving it off. Yeah, don't cut into the line. Don't mar into the line. Just leave it to grow out. Innit? Read.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
And we can't make no cuttings in the flesh. What does that sound like, brother? Modern day term, cuttings in the flesh. Modern day terms. Let me get Leviticus 9. Yeah, oh, you got it. Drop that, you got it. No tattoos. Yeah, we can't get no tattoos. But some people used to cut themselves with the dead. Yeah, some people, you can't even do that either. The Lord said you can't do that. That's not hard, that's easy, isn't it? as Israelites, right? So let me get the book of Leviticus 11:7. You don't eat swine, you don't eat pork. You don't eat pork. We're gonna find out what you can eat on water. All praise to the Most High. Right? The Lord said you can't eat these things, man. Right?
You're from Birmingham.
I was gonna say that, you know.
Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof,
So the pork, though he divided the hoof,
and be cloven-footed,
right?
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't properly digest his food.
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
The pigs can't eat it. Plain up on table. Can't eat it. We don't eat it anyway. Read on.
Of their flesh shall he not eat, and their carcass shall he not touch. They are unclean to you.
Can't even touch the dead pig. Bacon. You see, if it's in the ice and not, can't pick it up. Can't touch it. Right? It's unclean to you. Right? Read on.
These shall he eat of all in the waters,
So this is the waters now. We're gonna find out what
whatsoever
what's in the
hath
waters.
fins
Right?
and scales.
Read that again.
These shall he eat of all in the waters,
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
seas,
And in the seas.
And
That's
the
in the
rivers.
scales. Sister,
Them
I'm
shall you
sister.
eat.
Sister. What has fins? Fins and scales on the water. Fins and scales. Fins and scales. Fins and scales. Fins and scales. In the waters and in the seas. And normally when you go, what's this? You go fishing. So it's the fish. That's fins and scales. Fish. Oh, you're trying to name the different fish. So you can have red brim. What else? Snapper. What else?
Sea bass.
Yellowtail as well. Sea bass. Anything with fins and scales. Right? Right? But if you want to get the octopus. Yeah, so no octopus in that. Right. So anyway, you'll get around like-minded brothers and you'll edify in what you can't eat, specifically the fish and whatnot. But for now, you just have the red brim and the plain fishes in it. Cod and stuff like that. Plain fishes, you don't know too much about it. It is what it is. Right? So let me get Numbers 15 and 37.
Not mackerel, though. No mackerel.
Okay.
No, I got scale. And I used to eat that thinking it was okay. I'm gonna find out mackerel now. I know most people do. Yeah.
You get Numbers 15 and
I
37.
find out.
Numbers 15, verse 37.
Right.
And the Lord spake unto Moses,
So
saying,
brother, the Lord spake unto Moses saying,
Speak unto the children of
Speak
Israel,
unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Is he speaking to you, brother?
and bid them,
Okay.
and bid them,
And command them.
make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
And you see, every brother up here has got fringes on. We got fringes on. We're royal. We're not like these other people, right? These people are dogs, man. We're not like them. The Lord said, fringes. The Israelites should wear fringes. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Every man up here has got different colour of fringes, but
Right.
we've got a ribbon of blue, which represents royalty, set apartness, not like everyone else. Right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may know, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
Right? You see that? You look upon the fringes and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
That's right.
A brother might say to you, let's go to a party, man. There's a big party in Brumptown. Friday night. But wait, the Sabbath day is from Friday night to Saturday night. They said, look, this is the only time, you know, there can be enough girl there, you might make a bit of money, but you're thinking, hold on, you've got your fringes on. It's a Sabbath day. What do you do now? Do you go or do you don't go? You don't go then, innit? But why don't you go? Because you got your fringes on. Right? Anything you like doing, all your pleasures, we put off on the Sabbath day. Right? Let me get
That's
this
right.
20 and 8. We put off all our pleasures on the 8th.
And that
on the
ye
Sabbath.
seek not after your own heart and your own eyes,
Right.
after which ye used to go a whoring.
And that's what we do, man. The old eyes, we used to go a whoring, man. So when we see a nice woman now, maybe Northern tribe that's coming now, we don't look at our eyes and look for her beauty.
Right.
Right?
Look within.
Right.
We are gonna
And the one coming up, edit. So let me get the rest of the scripture out. Edify the brother, man, right? Edify the brother.
Exodus 20 and 8.
Right.
Remember the Sabbath
What
day.
did the Lord say?
Remember the Sabbath day.
What did the Most High say?
Remember the Sabbath
Today
day.
is the Sabbath day. The Lord said, remember. Right? This is for us. Remember, because going back then, they knew the Sabbath day. So this is for us. All things are written for our learning. You need not forget. You know,
That's right.
remember the Sabbath day.
To keep it holy.
To what?
To keep it holy.
Keep the Sabbath day set apart, brother. You can't do everything you want to do in the Sabbath day. I'm not saying you do it, but other people that just come into the truth, they might not know. Oh, maybe it's a Sabbath day, I'm out there to cook. You can't cook on the Sabbath day. You can't work on the Sabbath day. It's a holy day. It's a rest day. Read. Right.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy
So
work.
we've got 6 days to labor and do all our work.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy
But
God.
the what?
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy
So
God.
when's the 7th day, brother? When's the Sabbath day? It's Saturday. It's the last day of the week. Saturday is the last day. Saturday is the last day of the week. So it's from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. It's the last day of the week. Right, read on, King.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath day, we can't do no work. Sister, we're upping to you, no, sister, in the rucksack, the North Face rucksack, we're upping to you to teach you. You're not a black woman. Repent as an Israelite. Right? Read on.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
On the Sabbath day, we can't do no work. We have to rest on the Sabbath day. Right?
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy
So
gate.
no one in that house, if you got cattle, can't do no work on the Sabbath day. It's a rest day. Who wants to
right.
work? It's 365 days, 7 days a week, no rest. I don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do that. So the Lord loved us so much, He gave us a rest day, which is a Sabbath day. Shabbat
right.
in the Hebrew, Shabbat. Right?
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12. Moreover also I gave them my Sabbath to be assigned between me and them.
You see that the Lord gave us His Sabbath to be a sign between me and them, between Him and us. Right?
That they may know that I am the Lord that sanctifies them.
And the Lord cleanses us, sanctifies us, right? So it's for our good, man, to
That's
be
right.
sanctified, to be cleansed on the Sabbath day, right? To be set apart, rest. You got your sandwiches, you have your sandwiches on the Sabbath day. You don't burn no fire on the Sabbath day. It's a rest day.
right.
You don't work on the Sabbath day. You don't accept no money on the Sabbath day, right? So let me get Nehemiah 13 and 19. So the fringes, brother, you can get them from SD or you can get them from Amazon. And it's not hard. You put it on your vest top, your t-shirts, or whatever. As long as you got it on your garment. That's it. And it's not hard. Right? We don't reason to what these other nations think. Why? Because the Lord said we're above them. They believe us. But the only reason why we're going through now is because what? We broke the agreement, the covenant with the Most High, so He sent us on slave ships. Right? Which is in Deuteronomy 28:68. Have you read that, brother? The slave ship about, obviously, you know. So bring that picture. Nehemiah 29. Yeah. He said he read that.
Doesn't know the curse.
We're going to get some curses for you in a minute, yeah? To show that our
Nehemiah
people-
chapter 13, verse 19.
Right.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
So when
before
it
the Sabbath,
began to be dark before the Sabbath, the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath. What happened?
I command that the gates should be shut, and charge that they should not open until after the Sabbath.
See that? Charge the gate to be shut, but it shouldn't be open until after the Sabbath. There's a time in Nehemiah. Yes. The bear. What's that? Nehemiah 10 and 31. Read that again from the top. But that's going into that. They used to come to us and say, "Oh, come by." But Nehemiah said, "No, command the gates to be shut right before the sun went down on the Sabbath." So no one can have no temptations to buy on the Sabbath or sell on the Sabbath or even trade. Right?
Nehemiah 10 and 31. And if any people of the land bring wares or any victuals
Right.
on the Sabbath day
Any
to sell,
merchandise on the Sabbath day to sell,
that we would not buy of it
That
of
we
them.
would not.
That we would not buy of it of them.
We won't buy it off of them.
On the Sabbath
If a
day.
man come to you now you know when the Sabbath day is from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, he tries to sell you something, what are you gonna do, bro? You're not gonna buy it from them, innit? Right?
I don't know what.
Read on.
But I trust you.
That we will not buy it from them. Read on, please. That we will not buy it from them.
But that we would not buy of them on the Sabbath day or on the holy day.
Or on a holy day.
That we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
Right. So we got holy days, brothers. We got the fast. We got fast days. No, we got feast days. We got holy days, and we got the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is about all the holiest days. Let me get Genesis 1 and 5. Bring that. So now we understand why it was done in Nehemiah 10 tonight.
Genesis 1 and 5. And Yahawah called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day.
The evening and the morning were the first day, right? So from sundown to sundown. That's what I said to you, from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. Because how can the day start at 12 o'clock in the night? But this is what this wicked place tells us. The beginning of the day is from 12 o'clock, midnight. But it tells you midnight, not the beginning of the day. So this man's craftiness, he changes the times, but now we know the times. So the Lord called us out of darkness into what?
right.
His marvelous light.
That's right.
So you can see now, you know, from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset is a Sabbath day, right? And even when you look in the calendar, you see Saturday is the last day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week, right? So let me get that in Nehemiah 39.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
So when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
before the Sabbath,
right?
I commanded that the gates should be shut and charged that they should not be
So I
opened.
commanded that the gates should be shut and commanded it shouldn't be open. So now we understand the Sabbath day is a holy day. We have to keep it holy, right? So today is the Sabbath day. And that's why Nehemiah said that.
And some of my servants said I at the gates, and there should be no burden that brought in to the Sabbath day.
We can't bring no burdens on the Sabbath day. Not of our mind, not physically, not spirit. We can't bring no burden on the Sabbath. It's a rest day, it's holy day. Right?
Right.
You got any questions, bro? Yeah, different camps. Yeah, mate, a lot of names. Okay. Oh, so you know already. You got that. Okay. So what are you doing about the fringes there? I've got to ask that. If you've been watching many camps, you say that. Let me get Sarah. Let me get James 1 and 22. Now you know, brother. We have to make haste. We have to be quick to come back to the Most High.
That's right.
Not everyone gets to see. See how many people call in and they don't want to hear it. They've been blinded. Like that. The Lord has put a blind on them. Or he makes it like it's like
This
it's
is the
rubbish
book.
then.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
What the Lord say?
Make no tarrying to turn to the
So
Lord.
we can't wait to turn to the Lord. We have to be quick. Get our fringes, get our Bible, get our apocrypha, and come to the Lord. Even if you're at home for now and you're just still getting built up in the spirit, you have to have the attire on, the righteous attire on, right?
Hey, put not off from day to day,
And you can't put off from day to day, man. Right?
for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
So suddenly the wrath of the Lord is gonna come forth when we put it off and say, you know what, yeah, I'll get my fringes tomorrow. Right? I'll get my Bible another day. The wrath of the Lord is gonna come forth.
And
Right?
in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in our security, when we're at home watching Netflix, the Lord's gonna come and destroy those that don't want to listen. That's what the Lord said. It's high time for us to wake now up out of sleep. It's paraphrasing. Right? Read on.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
And perish in the day of vengeance. You read, vengeance is of the Lord. Vengeance is the Lord. It's not us. In the day of vengeance. So we have to make haste and come back to the Most High. Right?
Psalms 119 and 59. I thought on my ways
And we have to think on our ways.
and turn my feet unto thy testimonies.
Right. Turn the feet onto the Lord's testimonies. Right.
I made haste.
I made what?
I made haste.
No, I stood back.
I made
You have
haste.
to make haste. You have to be quick. Read.
And delayed not to keep thy
We can't
commandments.
delay to keep the Lord's commandments. The
That's
Lord's
right.
statutes and commandments for our own good. We have to meditate on the word. Let me get Joshua 1 and 8, 1 and 7 even. Look at this, disrespect. Just look straight through it. Disrespect.
Psalm 119, verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereof, according to thy word.
Right? So we have to take heed according to the Lord's word.
Right.
Right? We can't just listen, we can't be doers of it. Let me get that in James 1
James 1 and 22. Be ye doers of the word,
You hear that, brother?
and not hearers
We have to be
only,
doers of the word and not hearers only. Why?
deceiving your own self.
What?
Deceiving your own self.
Deceiving our own selves. I heard them in Israelite. I watched some of the camps, but that's it. I just ain't got round to it. Right? Because I used to be like that as well when I first come to the truth. And I said, no, I got to get my stuff bit by bit. I've got to get it. But when you watch the videos, you must get edified and say, you know, I need to get my Apocrypha, you know, I need to get my Bible, you know.
So like,
Innit?
and don't, when you watch it, when you know you're supposed to be doing something, don't even feel like they're talking to you. You get me? Quicker than the word.
You're in the right place then, brother. You're in the right place. You got to stay in this now. Get around like minded brothers and sisters. Right? Keep the commandments for our good. Right? You know me?
For if any be a hearer of the
So
word,
if any man's a hearer of the word
and not a doer,
and not a doer,
he is like a man unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
right?
For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way,
It's like you saw yourself in the mirror, you go your way and what? Go.
and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Straight away, forget what manner of man he was. Look in the mirror, you go down the street, and I forgot what he looked like. That's what it's like if you're a hearer of the word and not a doer. So you have to be a hearer of the word and not doers. You have to be doers of the word, so like, and not hearers only. Right?
Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily,
Right?
therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set
You see that, brother?
in them to do evil.
Right. You see that, brother? It's because we don't get punished straight away. That man think they can stay in their sin.
What are you talking about? It's a man
Right? In righteousness, right? We know he's a dark skinned man. Do you want to get that? Ah, where are you from? Where the father from?
I'm from
Somalia.
Somalia.
Okay, okay. 1 second, brother, yeah? Let's get the revelation of Christ. Because everything has to be done decently in order. That's right.
Hold on. Did you say you think he's white?
Said Middle Eastern. Said Middle
I don't
Eastern.
think it's right. I think
Okay, we're going to get from the Bible, yeah? Let's get it.
There's nowhere near Middle Eastern, man.
Revelations. What?
Bring out.
Listen to this. Somalia.
Bring out anyway. Bring out anyway.
Listen to this. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of
Who's
Man,
the Son of Man? The Son of Man. Who's the Son of Man? Okay, who's the Son of Man? Christ. Real.
one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the
You see
foot,
that? He had a garment down to his foot. The Son of Man had a garment down to his foot. Read.
and girt about his paps with a golden girdle.
Right? He had a golden girdle on. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So listen, his head and his hairs were white like wool. Who has woolly hair? Who has woolly hair? Alright, that's one, yeah? That's one strike against him. Read. Read on.
As white as snow,
As white as snow.
and his eyes were of a flame of fire.
His eyes were the flame of fire. When the so-called black man drinks, how does his eyes go? Red. That's two. This man got blue eyes. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine
Now
brass.
what colour is brass? Brass. What colour is brass?
Sorry.
What colour is brass? Brown, like a copper. You're going to Google what colour brass is. Okay, brass is brown, right? So Christ had feet like unto brass. Read.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So if you take brass and burn it in a furnace, what colour is it going to turn? Black. So what colour was Christ? What colour was Christ? See, you can't admit it. You can't admit it.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 18. And unto the angel of the church in
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Hey, brother in the green hoodie. Let him hear this. Let him hear this. Read.
These things saith the Son of God, who hath his eyes like unto a flame of fire.
Right, he has his eyes like unto flame of fire
And his feet like fine brass.
and his feet like fine brass. He's saying the same thing it says in Revelation chapter 1 verse 13. Right? Feet like unto fine brass. What book was that? Revelation we read out.
2 and 18.
2 and 18. Right? And we read Revelation 1 and 13.